Water's looking really clear. Very nice. This round they stocked at the top above the waterfall, so we'll be working that first pool, and maybe might be able to get a limit or two. Well, actually, it needs to be a limit because it's a limit of 5 here as well, not the normal staked 6. So keep that in mind when we go fishing. That's like Texas rules. Limit is 5 there as well. This is the lower section that they've stocked in the past. Really nice pools and clear water. And to get to the upper section, we're gonna have to go this way. There's restroom facilities over here. There's also some porta potties closer down to the bottom. And what we're gonna work is that first pool where they stock, and then we may go upriver. We'll just play it by ear. Usually, we can do pretty well right where that first pool is. Temperature's about 49, 50 degrees. It was in the freezing, below freezing early this morning, I think in the 20s. Right now it's looking really good. We may not even put on waders, just bundle up and layer ourselves here. All right. Very nice. Go fishing. Water's really clear. We'll just take a little peek and maybe we might see them kind of hanging out in the water. Not sure if we'll wear the waders or not. Water's fairly low. Oh yeah, we see them. There's that same problem we had previously where the leaves and whatnot, that'll make it a little bit tough. If we can get below to this one drop off, I think we can get some pretty good ones, so we're gonna give it a shot here.
Alright, before we start, we wanted to check out what the area we call the flats area, just downriver and to the next pool. And we didn't see any trout in this next pool, but we did see some trout moving around in the flats area, so we'll have to keep that in mind when we fish later on.
Alright, since we're gonna wet wade, since it's not too bad right now, it's in the 50s, low 50s. We're going with our 3mm neoprene socks. We got some gravel guards, and then we got our wading boots. And all we're gonna do is do a little wet wading. Not sure if we're even really gonna get wet. We could probably do most of our fishing right where we are on the bank. But if we do need to cross a certain spot or two, we should be able to make it without any issue. And it's warm enough that we won't have to worry about getting any hypothermia, we think. And if not, then we got to change socks and stuff, and we can go on and put on some waders if needed.
Okay, so this round we've got the Mojo rod that we like, that Reddington Classic Trout 9-foot 5 weight. The Echo Ion 4.5, we got the OPST Skagit head, along with the running line. We've got the Cork E, Cork Q strike indicator. And this time we're going with a mont fly. I'm noticing that there's some leaves over here by the waterfall area, and we want it to drop quickly down there, and we think this will do it. Also, we're just going light, so we're pretty much set up for wet wading. We got the gravel guards, our wading boots, 3mm neoprene socks, jeans, and we got that Cabelas shirt that keeps us nice and warm. Temperature's about 49, 50 degrees. Got our wading vest, and then we'll also bring the net as well as the wading stick. From a wading stick perspective, we'll just when we're out and about, we'll just clip it onto our vest. And then over here, we'll just take a little magnetic deal that protects this from going, and then we'll just hook it onto the back here. So we'll have our net ready. And then we'll just clamp this on. All right, other than that, we're ready to go. Okay, so our plan of attack is we're gonna work the waterfall area where we can visually see them with our polarized glasses, just underneath that set of tree or leaves floating in the water. And then later we'll just work our way down this way. Some of the key things that we've recalled in the past working this area is they tend to stay right over here by these couple of holes right by the waterfall area. Later on, when we go upstream, we'll just start working different pockets and whatnot, usually around the bank. That look good. But for now, we're just going to work this area and see how it goes. We'll just work our way across the rocks. All right. I think we found a nice spot here. We saw them kind of down below on this one pool. I think we can just work it in there. We'll get a hit or two. Water doesn't look too deep. We might be able to adjust the indicator. Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna adjust it to about 2.5 feet, 3 feet maybe.
Okay, so we're going to start working the faster water. And you can see where we're just working the seams. We'll just cast the fly and we'll work it up and down this one transition zone where there's faster water and slower water. We'll work this area. So far I hadn't gotten any hits. And then we'll shift over and try over here on the other side of the river where there's some faster water. And we'll watch our indicator as it moves downstream.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch it up. Didn't see any takers on that. Let's just play it by ear. That was the mop fly. Let's go try on a near deer. Looks like we're shallow enough that I think we can get it down where we need it to go. I think we got this one as a tandem rig currently. Yeah, it's a tandem rig. Well, hell, this is the one that we used on the blue the other day with that Rainbow Warrior. Let's go ahead and get that one started and see what happens. All right, tandem rig, kind of short rig this time. We'll see how it goes. All right, we got a hit. Hit it on the bottom. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. These are nice. We're gonna have to lift it up. All right, don't know what he hit. May have been the near deer. You can see him over there, right where all that brush is, or the leaves. So we're just gonna try working ourselves in there. Maybe we'll get one to hit, maybe we won't. Well, or we'll get some leaves. All right, we see him right in this pool here. If we can get ourselves in there, we might be able to catch one or two. See what we got. Problem is there's a lot of leaves there. That's gonna make it a little bit tough for us. Let's see if we get something started here. Right in that open pocket pool. I already looked at it. Ah, missed him. All right. We got an opportunity now. We see him right in that pool. We can just keep the leaves away, we'll be all right. Whole school of them, about maybe rough guesstimate 20 or more. So let's see how it goes. Again, we got to deal with all of this leaves and stuff in the water. That's what we noticed last year. Had the same issue. So what we did was kind of waited until we'd see the leaves go away, and then we'd come back and try it. Okay, we're just going to go with a straight near deer. We just noticed when we cast that last time, we had one chasing it. So I think we can do it again. If we can just break through that the leaves, I think we can get them to come and hit it. So, stuff in the water. This can make it tough. All right, that one took it. He's a nice one too. Let's go and grab our net. This time we're gonna use the net. He looks nice. And just get him here. The other one was much bigger, but I think we'll deal with this one. All right, first fish of the day. We caught one earlier, but he came off. But this one's in the bag. Went for a near deer with a pretty decent retrieve. Nice looking ones that they stock here. There's the near deer. All right, cool beans. You gotta have your tag with your license and name on it. And here's the first fish of the day. Okay, we got that one on a steady retrieve. Key being able to get it into the right in between all those leaves, and then get a slight retrieve going. They want it on the move. All right, got one. Oh, it's a little guy. Sunfish, little sunfish. All right. Okay, we got one this time on the mont fly drug deep. We had to drag it deep, and this time we're going to use a net. I think we can get down here and grab him. Oh, he's a nice one. Come on, buddy. All right. This is a nice one. Had to drag it under and let it sink to the bottom on that mont fly. All right. He took it nicely. Cool beans. Mont fly. Oh, wow, he took it deep. It's a good thing we're keeping them. All right. So what we're doing is just tossing our fly right where they're hanging out, which is right where all those leaves are. And we're using this mont fly to bust down in there and kind of let it sink below the leaves, and then we're just letting it sit, and we're slowly retrieving back on it, and every once in a while we'll get a hit. You can see that a lot of times we'll get clobbered with all this junk in the water, so we'll have to clear it, but we'll just keep casting, and about every so often we'll get one right in the pocket and free of any debris, and we're getting some hits. So far we got two. All right, that one took. Oh, he's a jumper. Very nice, jumper. Oh, jumper. Jumper, jumper. All right. Woohoo! On the mont fly, sunk deep. Okay, number 3. Actually number 4, but we lost that first one, but who cares? We got number 3. Cool beans. On the mont fly. All right, that's number 3. What we were doing again was just casting and letting it sink right where the pod or school is, and hopefully we get below those leaves, and then we're just letting it sink to the bottom and letting them take it. All right, in the money zone. Yes. All righty. One more, I gotta live it. Oh yeah. All right, this one went for the mont fly, the chartreuse in orange. So, gotta remember that. All right, I got a nice one and another one chasing it. This one was on the other mont fly that we were using. Chartreuse. Hopefully we can bring them in here shortly. All right, number 5. Number 5, to close out a limit, all on mop flies. Or maybe a one on an olive near deer. All right, cool beans. All right, bottom line, we limited out with 5. Nice sized trout. We'll be here at Turner Falls. Very nice. Okay, we got our limit. It was a little brutal for us. We finally got them right over here at sunset, so we got to call it quits. Really nice size looking ones, maybe some 15, 16s in there. We did lose a bigger one that came loose, and bottom line, the mop fly was key. Without an indicator, when we were having to deal with the leaves, getting it below the leaves, and then with the indicator, we just needed to get in that money zone, and ended up having a great time over here at Turner Falls. Outstanding. All right, the next time we'll catch y'all in. Good luck, good fishing.